How you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I am the creator of Crystal H Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. Alright, so a lot of you guys, not a lot, but I've got some emails from customers who are curious about building their own projection screen. And one of the things, some of these customers get a little confused. It's first time building a frame, you get a little confused, and you think it's very hard to actually build your own frame. When actually it's very easy to do. I'm not a carpenter, never went to school. I went to wood shop here and there, but nothing major, and I'm just an everyday Joe, just like you. I can relate to you on so many levels. It's not even funny because a lot of the video demonstrations you'll see people who are building frames will make it sound like it's very, not saying everybody, but you got some people out there who want to make building a frame very complicated and complex, that you have to go through all these different measurements and so forth. It's very easy to measure out your screen. Very easy to do. It's not hard to do. It's not very complex. Some people do go. I think it's my opinion, but I think sometimes they go a little too far, a little overboard with basically on how to design your perfect frame for your projection screen. So you got to consider it this way: you're building a picture frame. That's pretty much all it is. You're just building a picture frame. So what you want to do is you just get 4 pieces of wood, and I'm going to show you what I got here. Okay, well first, before I go into this, you're probably wondering what this very long frame is against my big massive screen over here is. Well, when I first got my projector, I was actually doing my research on, which was this short throw right here, I wanted a widescreen format frame, but the specifications weren't clear on my projector, and it said it did only 4x3. This is after I purchased it. I did do the research. It did say 16:9 and 16:10, but later on I found it was going to be 4.3, and I was a little upset by that, but I already ordered the projector and I've already built the frame for it, so I was already stuck with the 4x3 widescreen, actually sorry, 4x3 format, which is, my screen is 8 feet high and 10 feet across. So I figure if I'm going to have a screen that's going to be boxed, it might as well just be big. Alright, so later on when I got the projector, I found that the projector was 16:9 and 16:10, and now I wanted the widescreen format, but I already had built the screen. So now I'm going to be actually getting rid of this screen right here, and I'm going to be building my my frame here. Now the frame I have here is 6 feet high and 11 feet across. Now very easy to build. I got the parts over at Home Depot. It's not a lot of money to do this. Pieces of wood strips are about $3 a piece, and then for the hardware, for the L brackets, they're probably around $3 for 4 of them. So let me show you what we got here. Very easy to do, very easy to do. Alright, so as you can see by looking at this, this is all you have to do. Just size out the size screen that you want. If you're going to be doing 100 inch, 150 inch, you just measure how high and how long the screen is going to be. Now I will be putting in a measurement chart with the screens that will allow you to be able to see if you're doing 120 or 150 or 100 inch or 120, 150, how long you would have to cut the pieces of wood, or how long you would have to actually buy the pieces of wood and cut them to the size needed for that particular frame. And this is the hardware used. Now this is an L bracket. An L bracket will allow you to be able to connect your screen, your pieces of wood together. It'll allow you to connect them together. And it's very important. What you want to do, you want to make sure that the L bracket is closer to the inside. Why? Because when you fold over your material, you want enough room, or if you're going to add lights along the side of this, you want room right here along with that. On top of that, that leaves enough room here for you to put your bracket on the top. Now, as I said before, we're sorry that we're not going to be adding in the lights anymore due to the fact that the company we deal with, it takes a little longer for the lights to get here. So by the time we get done the screen, we have to delay the screen for the lights, and we want to get our screens out as fast as possible for our customers. But we will be adding in the mounting tools to be able to hang your screen, because that warehouse is right around the corner from my house, so I can just go around there and just pick up a bunch of those and just bring them back home. Alright, so you want to repeat the exact same process with the L brackets all the way around. Also too, on the opposite side of this, on the back of this, you want to do the exact same thing, same bracket. Now you can get a little creative with your frame on how you want to build it or how you want to design it. Now my frame is about 6 feet high and about 11 feet across. It is longer than the 10-foot screen I have here, but it's a little shorter than it by 6 feet. All right, so if you want, now before I couldn't, when I did this, I bought this at about 10 feet, right? And I wanted 11 feet, that's what I wanted, right? So what I did was just went out to the backyard and I bought actually I went to Home Depot, I bought 4 10-piece strips, and I cut 2 into 6, actually 2 into 6, and kept the other 2 as 10. Now what I had left over from the 6, I just cut that a little bit more over to maybe an inch more to get the 11 feet, the extra foot, sorry, to put it in an extra foot little connection right here. And all I just used was just a basic flat bracket and connect it from the front to the back to extend it. So that's another cool trick you can do if you want to do a larger screen and you basically want to just add a little piece more to it, make the screen just a little bit longer. You know, you can just basically just salvage it from a piece that you previously cut, and you can make it longer if you want. So you got to be to think outside the box. A lot of people want to make this sound complicated, and it's not complicated. It's very, very easy to do. Very easy to do. Okay, so let me come over here. Let me show you some of the screens that I built. You know, you gotta have fun with this. You gotta think outside the box. It's not that hard. You know, if you make it seem complicated, it will be complicated. So you have to keep in mind that this is very easy to do. You're building a picture frame. That's all you're doing. This right here is my rear projection screen I use outside from time to time. And I have legs that actually fold out. You can't see them. Actually, you can. Alright, so sorry about my junky floor, guys. I gotta clean in here. I gotta get to it. So I have legs at the bottom of this. So I have connected a form of hinge at the bottom, and this screen has Velcro on it, so I can actually slide out my legs if I want. And I have another piece, it's not here right now, that connects here. It comes down to the bottom, and it has a little loop on the end. Sorry about that, little loop on the end. Hopefully, I think I have that. Yes, I do. I have it. Here we go. So you gotta think. There's so many ways you can do this. Like I said, I'm not a carpenter. Never went to school for this. So I got this piece right here, and I put a hinge on this end, and there's a loop on the other end. And I have it connected here, so I connect it to here, right? Connect it to here, screw that in, and then when it gets to the bottom here, I just tie those together. I use twist ties. Sorry about that, twist ties to connect those 2 loops together. And then what I do is I'll take my sandbags and put them right on top of this, and that will anchor the screen. When I get done, I want to bring the screen in. All I gotta do is just slap it in right here. Just take the screen, hit the Velcro, and you take the screen, slap it in, and disconnect this piece. I'm gonna do some Velcro on the side so I can connect this too so I don't lose this. And that's it, I'm done. So, like I said, very easy to do. And as I said, you wanna put your L brackets on the inside closer so you have enough for your material. And right here, I went out and got some regular handles, and I connected them all along the side, and that allows me to be able to lift up my screen and carry it into the house when I get done. So where my, zooming here from it, my little messy area, I'm gonna do some cleaning in here today. See right here between the doorway and the kitchen, I can't bring a screen through there with legs because it would hit the refrigerator and it would hit the oven. So it's a very narrow push between that getting to the backyard with the screen. So by me designing my legs on the bottom of my projection screen, my frame, since I have a hinge on the end that allows me to be able to open up and close that, makes it portable for me to bring my screen in and out and set it up, you know, any way I want. So very easy to do. Now, let me come back here. I have a lot of screens behind here. This is another screen that I built right here. Never really finished it, but as you can see, same format. Same L brackets, same thing. And with this one I did a little different. I put screws, the loop screws on the top. And the reason why I did this on the top because in the backyard sometimes wind gets behind your screen. This is an acoustic screen. I have my speakers behind it sometimes, and the wind will push that over your screen. And this will allow me to be able to tie my screen to another bracket that's actually installed into the wall. Or if you want to, you can actually hang this up from your ceiling with the loops. So, you know, you can put a little chain through this and hang this up if you want. So like I said, there are so many different ways on how you can go about building your frame. It's not funny. It's not hard to do. It's very easy to do. Here's a A couple other more brackets. Sorry about my crazy socks. Some other brackets. Now, if you decide that you want to put a little bit more support in the middle of your frame, here and here, here's your brackets. You can connect them this way and line the wood in, or you can put them flat and just have them come straight down. Or if you want some more support in your corners, all you have to do is just put your brackets right there in the corner, and that's basically about it. That's all it is. That's all it is. You're just pretty much building a picture frame. That's what you're doing. And you know, you have some people that want to make it sound complicated when it really isn't that complicated. I mean, think about it. You can really think outside the box when it comes to building your own frame. You can install brackets for setting up, well, actually brackets if you want to set up speakers on the side. So I can take these are all brackets. You know what I mean? I can put a little nice little extension on the side like this if I want, and I can connect the speaker on the side. You can put speakers behind the screen. There's so many ways you can go about building your frame. It's not even funny. It's really not hard to do. So, you know, if you look at some of these videos out here and you want to make it sound like you got to measure this and complicate this and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not that hard to do. Pretty much you just go out and just measure the size of the screen that you're going to be getting, or just the chart that we will be adding in with the screen. Just look at the chart, the size you have to have it. If it has to be about 6 feet high, 10 feet across. If it has to be 75 inches high, 75 inches high, and maybe 146 inches, I don't know, 146 inches long, depending on what size screen you're building, 69, 1610, or 235.1. That's all you have to do. Get your brackets, boom, 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 connect the sides together, boom, you're done. That's it. That's pretty much it. Stretch your screen over the material, staple it down, boom, 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 that's it. If it's like, you know, if you're building if you're an artist, it's very easy. If you're an artist and you're building your own canvas screen, it's the exact same way. You're just building a frame, you're putting material over top of it, and you're done. That's it. But unlike canvas, you know what I mean, it's not coated with the Crystal Edge technology formula. Now this is the screen right now that's going out to a customer. This customer ordered the 150 inch, and this right here is the 235.1 widescreen panorama. Gotta remember to put that gas can and that back into the car. I keep forgetting that. It's the last thing you want to do is leave your gas can in your house. Alright, so I have my material here. Soon I'm going to be rebuilding my screen. This big screen I have here is about 8 feet tall. When I move, I cannot get that out the door, so unfortunately I have to dismantle it. And this right here, I will be able to get out the door because the screen is about 6 feet high and about 11 feet across. I wanted to go bigger, but I mean longer, with a longer screen, but you know, I really don't have the room, as you can see in my environment. But it's going to be really cool having a nice widescreen format, and I'm going to really hook it up with some nice curtains and everything. It's going to be really cool when I get done with it. Alright guys, well, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. Just to add that our blackout cloth and motorized projection screens, and we have a 100-inch fixed screen that comes with the frame. If you guys decide you don't want to build the frame, but just to let you know that frame is only available in 100-inch 16.9 or 16.9. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video demonstration. If you guys are wondering what screen you're seeing behind the giant frame, this right here is our Crystal Edge Technology dark silver. As you can see, it's very, very beautiful in a fully lit environment. The screen looks absolutely amazing. Well, I'd like to thank you all.